If it ain't Nolazine TV, don't put it on.
What's up, gang? It's your girl Mira Stacks, and we with Nolazine. Let's get it.
Tell your fans something about you that you don't show on social media.
Well, that I don't show on social media. I like K-pop. I love to watch Korean shows. I love BTS. I'm a big K-pop fan. My friends think it's crazy, but Jimin is my favorite BTS person.
Okay. So, tell your fans what is your best song that you have released so far, and I want you to tell them why.
Well, my best song, the fan favorite right now is Who Wants Smoke. And I think it's a fan favorite because it's just a female version of the original Who Wants Smoke, and everybody loves the original Who Wants Smoke. And I think I touched a lot of hot topics for people my age, like around my age in high school and stuff like that.
Do you want to tell people your age?
Huh?
Do you want to tell people your age?
No. So I think it just touches a lot on subjects in my age range that people could listen to, because that's really the people with the money, people my age, that their parents gonna spend that money. So if they like that Who Wants Smoke and they wanted to play at their party, they gonna book me for Who Wants Smoke.
Well, book you.
Book me for Who Wants Smoke.
Because you want smoke.
Me and that gang gonna turn that bitch up. I'm telling you, Who Wants Smoke with me? Who Wants Smoke is free. Okay. We gonna turn that bitch up. Okay.
So you been having people reaching out to you, wanting to sign you, And do you want to mention any names?
I don't want to mention too many names, but I have been talking to Fat Joe. My manager's been communicating with him. So,
you just never know, huh?
You never know.
Because yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
Okay. So, tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Reserve, Louisiana. It's a small town on the outskirts of New Orleans, and it's a really small town, so a lot of people don't know it from out of state. So,
if the small cities, I gotta ask this question. So is everybody cousins out there and everything like that?
Pretty much, yeah. I got a lot of cousins, honestly.
Yeah, people don't know about the Louisiana small towns. They be having kissing cousins and all.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. It's not that type of video.
So, growing up in Reserve, tell everybody, how it was, for you, growing up there.
Well, actually, I'm from Reserve. All of my family from Reserve on my mom and my dad's side. But I didn't grow up in Reserve. I grew up in Laplace, which is not too far from Reserve.
Same
thing. But like I said, it's a small town, so it's easy for everybody to know your business and what's going on. So I really try to stay to myself. I enjoy growing up where I grew up, but it's being that it's such a small town, you don't really have that much support, with, what I want to say. A lot of people don't like you. If one person don't like you, nobody like you. I'm most hated in my town where I'm from, so.
Yeah, but they gonna love you as soon as you pop off.
As soon as I pop off, and that's kind of what come with it too. Once one person don't like you, everybody don't like you. And once one person like you, everybody jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, it's a love-hate type of thing.
It is, and mostly boys like my music. A lot of girls, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people that I don't know say that they like my music. It's not the people that, that I know. It's the people that don't know me that support my music. That people that I never even seen before come up to me. Oh, I love your music. I love this song or whatever. Okay. So it's really nice for people to come up to me and tell me that they like my music. They appreciate it. Because that's really why I do it.
Okay. So far as yourself growing up, who influenced you to actually get into the music industry?
Well, I grew up in a family of the arts. My dad's mother, she was a singer in a singing group. My mom did dance team, liturgical dance for years. So I grew up around arts. And that's actually where I started. I started dancing in a liturgical dance like around 7, and then I started singing in the choir. And that's really how I started with music, doing singing. So then I ventured out into other things. It's like I'm the trick of all trades. I could act, sing, dance. I've been in a big movie, The Tomorrow's War with Chris Pratt. I was featured in that movie, and Beyonce Lemonade, I was in that video, that music video as well. So I'm pretty familiar with anything to do with the arts. I grew up around it.
Okay. So, how did you come up with your music name?
Mirror Stakes. So my name is Mirror Stakes, if you didn't know. And my name is Amir. So Mirror. And you know, I'm getting to that bag, we're getting to that money all 2022. So it's stakes, Mirror Stakes.
All right, big stakes. Not the little one.
Not the little one.
Okay. So growing up, who influenced you to get into the music?
Who influenced me into the music?
Yeah, like influence, like musical artists. Like have anyone in the group?
Well, when I was young, so that's what really started me into the music. When I was young, I watched a lot of Sierra, a lot of Beyonce, and just like TV shows like Glee. I don't know if y'all seen Glee, comment down below. But I watched a lot of Glee growing up, so I love singing and just pouring my heart out in music, and that's what I did as a kid. So I just took that with me.
Okay, so like which one do you like more? I'm like sing or rap?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I just started rapping. I just started rapping last year. So, I mean, singing is definitely more easier for me, but I really do love doing both.
Okay. So, how do the church people feel about you doing all this music now?
Yeah, a lot of people are not comfortable with my music. They don't like the profanity of my music.
That's succulent.
Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. The people that like it, and the people that don't. I mean, that's why I have all type of music. I have the R&B music for the people that don't do the cursing as much. I got the rap music.
You got two sides to you.
Yeah, it's two sides. Exactly.
Okay. So tell the world, what's the average day like for you?
An average day for Mirror Stakes is just making content. You know, I don't know if I can say this, but smoking weed, making content, and making songs. You know, my life is it's not planned. It's on the go. So whenever I'm in a moment, I'm with my friends. Me and my friends really goofy, really funny people. So whenever we together, we just joke all day, make videos, make content, think about things we want to do in the future. Like me and my friends are really a big part of what a big part of what drives me and keeps me motivated, as well as my mom. She stays on me every day. So every day I'm trying to make sure that I have something for you guys to see.
Okay. So do you have any brand new projects coming up?
Projects, yes. I'm trying to drop a tape this summer. We seeing how everything going. I'm trying to get more shows, do more shows. So if anybody wants to book, go on my Instagram, and my booking email is in my bio. I'm trying to do more shows, more features. So y'all should be looking for that from me.
Okay. So tell us what separates you from other artists.
Okay, I wanted to let you finish, but March 5th, I forgot to say this, March 5th, I'm gonna be in Lafayette performing, opening up for Rock 49, so y'all gonna see me up in there doing my thing.
Doing your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. You just got me there. So, like being in the music industry, for a while now. Tell us what do you enjoy most about it, and tell us what do you actually hate about it.
I enjoy being in the music industry, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy the perks. I enjoy, like, you know, people knowing you. So, you know, I'm getting in the sections in the club, you know what I'm saying?
You cutting up already?
Yes, I love to go out. That's one thing about me. My friends don't like to do it too much, but I love to go out and just have fun, you know?
Well, I'm gonna give you advice too as being an artist. But you can't go out in your city in certain places too much because people are not gonna pay you to see you if they can always see you.
If they can always see me, that's true.
You gotta build a little value. You gotta build a little like leverage towards your bag. Booking you at the after party. Don't make sense to book you at the after party if you're coming anyway.
That's facts. That's facts. Oh, we know she gonna come.
She coming anyway. She like the party. We gonna give her a bottle of Casamigo or something. I got you. So, I know people gonna know this question. So, I'm like, are you single?
Yes.
Okay, I got another question for you now. If you could date anyone in the music industry or entertainment industry, who would it be? And tell us why.
Definitely, I gotta say, NBA Youngboy.
NBA
Youngboy, yes, I'm 4K Trey, don't play. Anyway.
I'm about to send this to them now.
So, Youngboy, if King Von was still alive, R.I.P.
Hey, King, I know mess with the man. I'm not even gonna trust you.
I'm sorry. And Nino Calvin, obviously.
For
obvious reasons.
I ain't got nothing to say about that, man. Shout out Nino Calvin. Okay. So, I got this funny question for you because I've been asking females and I've been finding out females have these stories as well. Have you ever been catfished?
I have been catfished and it's funny because I really didn't know. I had no clue. So I was talking to this boy. I met him on Instagram, So when you're looking on Instagram, you're looking at the followers, you're looking at the likes, you're looking at the comments and everything checked out, So I'm thinking, okay, it's good. And he slid in my DM, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you or whatever. We get on the phone, it's a dude, and I'm hearing a dude voice, but he always in the dark. Like, he never putting his face in the camera. So the first week, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna pry on it too much, and it was during the storm, so I had other things going on.
Yeah, the storm be.
Yeah, that was my storm tree. So.
Well, it was what you thought.
Yeah, I thought that was my storm tree and this the thing, his cousin was texting me like, oh yeah, you should fuck with him, cause he this and that, and he need a girl. Yes! That's why I didn't have no idea because the cousin was texting me and I'm like, your cousin blonde and he don't never want to put his face in the camera. And he's like, oh girl, he don't got his hair cut. And then I'm thinking like, how the fuck she know that? And then every time he texts me, she texts me. So I'm like, something ain't right. He never got a haircut. That's flag number one, red flag. Don't got a haircut. Then they both texted me at the same time. I'm like, you catfish. And when I started going off on him, he didn't even defend himself. So I'm like, you gotta be catfish. Because if that was a real nigga, like, no, look, this me for real. So
you got tricked from Instagram.
I was really upset about that.
I just saw your face. You still upset about it.
I was really upset about that because we had a good little pillow talk. I mean, he was a nice boy. I really would have, if he could show me his real self, maybe I would have talked to him.
Please show your identity, man.
Please let me know who you are. But the thing is,
all that pillow talking and shit, and now you don't know the person.
The thing is, the crazy part is when I posted, oh y'all, this page catfishing me, don't trust her. Somebody said they did the same thing to me.
Damn, they got
For real, they did the same thing to me. Yo, I really think people be online trying to get people news and stuff, but I told them I ain't sending you no news. But y'all don't trust these people because.
Damn, he was about to start a whole OnlyFans.
Yes, a whole OnlyFans, bro.
Damn, that's cool. So, being in New Orleans now, and a female music artist, do you feel like other female music artists actually support you?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing I could see. Like I said, I'm doing the song with C Fine, And when I first talked to her, she was real cool. Like, I joined her live or whatever. And I was like, see, it's a coincidence that I'm on this live with you right now because I was talking to Pine about getting you on the video. Pine is one of the people that shoot my music videos. So she was like, oh, you do music, you rap? And she was like, I'm cute or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, check my page out. And we got on the phone. And she was actually like, some people was hitting her up about me, like that she should fuck with it. So, how that go. And I was just surprised because, most people be stuck up. But she wasn't like that at all. She wasn't.
Okay. Hey, but shout out on the C fine ass.
Yeah, shout out to C.
Okay. So, do you feel like you have to move out of Louisiana once your music career reach a certain milestone?
I mean, I'm actually thinking about moving now. I'm not gonna lie to you because it's kind of hard to deal with people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can say too much.
Say how you feel.
I just feel like when it's your hometown, it's harder for people to really fuck with you for real, and it's harder to tell who fucks with you for real because people like to use you for your money and use you because I'm a female, what they could get out you, and it's just a lot that comes with it. But I noticed.
I always tell people out here right now, they're not looking for love, they're looking for help.
Yeah. Looking for help, but I don't know. I just feel like once I get to a place where I'm performing more and people start to get to know my name, that I'ma just be ready to venture out. I'm venturing out now. I'm going to Texas and Atlanta. I'm trying to book some shows out there. So
if you gotta show you got motion.
Gotta show I got motion, and I don't want to just be known in Louisiana. I want to be known worldwide. Because
guess what? If you don't want that title, if you're a local artist, a local rapper.
No.
I ain't no local rapper. And look at my numbers. That's how they be.
Exactly.
Okay, so far as Louisiana goes as well, do you feel like radio stations, DJs, promoters, blogs, do you feel like they can do a better job like breaking artist music?
Definitely. I mean, with Q93, every time I get on the radio, I hear the same songs. I'm gonna be honest. It's like I hear really known New Orleans rappers every now and then, but it's like they don't really showcase the real, like,
right.
The real.
Yeah. I don't get mad at the radio because I don't listen to the radio. When I get in the car, I plug my phone up, so I kind of like.
I don't feel like they do enough research because, like Rob 49, he's very known in New Orleans.
I'm pretty sure they know now, but
Superbad. All of them, like when a lot of people know them, like from in Louisiana.
See, I don't get the point of them not playing because guess what? These artists can actually bring people to y'all station.
Exactly.
But y'all not doing it, so I don't understand.
Exactly, but it's crazy to me how Q93 is a New Orleans station and y'all not playing the hottest people in New Orleans. That's crazy to me. Y'all playing everybody from everywhere else.
But they be playing on a Yee Yee right now.
Yeah, they doing Yee Yee. What? They need to make that ass count. What you doing? If you ain't playing that, then what you doing? Come on, Q93.
All right. So, what's your advice to a younger female music artist that's trying to follow in your footsteps?
My advice would be, I know this sounds cliche, but stay true to yourself because you could really lose your way in a lot of this music shit, entertainment shit. People try to use you. I mean, it's just a lot that come with it, and I think that you should be careful, really think about your decisions before you do it. Make sure that you're happy with your music and you're doing what you want to do. You have an opinion as well, and just have fun. Like, love what you're doing. If you don't love it, if you don't wake up in the morning and think about it, then you don't need to be doing it. It's not for you.
Well, speaking of female artists, like I talk to so many female music artists, and I hear all these crazy stories. So I want to ask you, has this ever happened to you? Like, do you feel like being a female artist, do you feel like it's harder because if they have so many men in this industry and they be trying to use females for sex, just like, oh, I can do this for you or that. Like, I want to know, if have you ever like experienced that or like something like that before?
I've definitely experienced people try to use me. I mean, that's just come with being a female, but not yet. I mean, I'm just
not yet. Hopefully it don't happen.
Just really started. Not yet. I mean, I being that I'm just really popping out, a lot of people are starting to.
You more of like a new face right now.
I'm a new face, so I'm just gonna watch and see who for me and who really not for me, and see what happens.
And don't lose your value, baby.
Never lose my value.
Okay.
No,
so
Lord.
tell us, I'm like, what's next for you? Do you plan on starting your own label, dropping merch, having bigger features, like et cetera, et cetera?
Well, I feel like right now I'm just trying to find myself as an artist, being that I do singing and rapping, and I'm really just trying to find a balance between the two, so you guys to see more of what I can do, like, you know. And being that I dance as well, I want to incorporate that into my music videos, more dancing, more stuff like that. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot more of me, really.
2022.
2022 is up.
2022 is all on you.
It's all on me. All eyes on me. Stop playing.
Okay, and also last but not least, tell everybody, I'm like, where can they find you on social media and just other music platforms?
Okay, you guys can find me on Instagram at TheyEnvyMere, TheyEnvymere, TheyEnvyMere. Y'all can find me on YouTube at Mere Stacks, $. Y'all also can find me on TikTok, Twitter, and any other social media platform at Mere Stacks. So, yeah.
All right. We done.
We done.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them scream. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.